everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Amy and I am here with a Temu haul. Let's get started. We'll do a couple things and then we'll talk. Let's see what exciting things I found from Temu. All right, well, let's just start off with a bang. Everybody likes purses. Now, I will confess, I am not totally prepared for this video because this is my first video back after my birthday, and I usually, or at least lately, I've been going through finding all these items, getting my links all ready and stuff, but I have not had a chance to do that. But I think all of these are in orders relatively close to the top of my order listing, so hopefully it won't be too hard to find. All right, the first thing is another Steve Madden dupe. Or maybe not. I did hear, so Steve Madden is one of the companies that when Trump got elected said that they were going to start pulling production back to the United States. So maybe this from China. So maybe this is a real Steve Madden. Anyway, it had a cover over that, and it's got a cover or a protector over this. I think he said he was going to bring like half of his Chinese production back to the States. So, which sounds like an awesome deal for American workers. Okay. So this is a matte. And so I got another Steve Madden or Steve Madden dupe off of Temu that was a barrel bag maybe. I don't know my purse terminology. And it was pink, and this one's pink. Why did I get two pink? Well, I love pink, so mine as well. Anyway, it starts like this. It does have feet. We've got our D-rings. It is a little crunched up back here, but that'll work its way out. And then it's got a handle up here, but it is, you know, this kind of pebbled leather. I'm just gonna make up my own terms for stuff before people tell me you need to watch more purse videos and then you'll know what you're saying. So anyway, it comes all packed with paper. And all right, so inside, I don't know how you would, I don't know, because I don't have any real Steve Madden purses, I don't know how you know if it's real or not. I don't know if there should be like a logo somewhere on the inside, but you can see it's all just kind of black leather interior and no pockets, just the simple single opening. And you can see your zipper is going to leave some exposed edges over there, and you get a nice pink strap. But again, this would be one that I could see putting my own strap with, unless that's uncouth to do with a designer bag. But so the zipping, let me zip it so we can see. The zipper doesn't have any kind of monogram or anything on it. So once again, you've got openings on both sides that potentially things could fall out of, but if you've got your top on, your lid on, your whatever, your flap on, you should be fine. And then you do kind of have to pinch it in a little bit to get this part to be out far enough to, what is going on? Something is in the way, keeping it from, yeah, so when I put this on, it doesn't come up very far. I really have to kind of push to get it to go. So that seems like a little bit of a problem, but maybe it's just user error. I mean, that's pretty likely. So here you have a Steve Madden or Steve Madden dupe purse. And I believe Unlike although to be fair, the Steve Madden dupe that like used to be around a long time ago actually fully said Steve Madden on it. And that one definitely got replaced by something that said something else in the same font, but just something else. So all the ones that you can find now just have the SM. So maybe that's the, how you know if it's, I mean, it does not say Steve Madden anywhere on here. But let's get to my orders, delivered orders. See how quickly I've got a song going through my head, and it's one of those songs that every so often just comes into my head, and I didn't know what the name of the song was. And I tried doing Google, you know, if you sing to Google, it can tell you what song it is. Well, I of course had the words wrong. I was singing Time Won't Let Me, and it's like Make Me Happy instead. So today when I was listening to, I listened today to and sorry, I think I'm getting a cold. My eyes have been watering all day in case they look weird. They kind of look red. I was listening to a Peter Cetera mix on my device at work, and it came on, and I was like, ah, finally. So then I could ask my device what song it was, and then so I wrote it down, but I left the paper at work. So I was telling Jason on the way home that I had found it, but then I couldn't remember the name that I'd written down. So then I'm singing to Google again and finding all these weird songs that was not right, but I did finally find it, and I will tell you what it is here in just a sec, but let me find the purse. But yeah, so I have that problem where the songs will just go through my head, and it's so annoying. And so I feel like I've heard that when that happens, if you play the song in its entirety and kind of sing with it in its entirety, it'll go away. But that doesn't seem to be true for me, because then I've just listened to it again, and anything that I listen to repetitively, I will think about on repeat without intention. Okay, I did find the order with the purse, but it's apparently at the bottom of this. This was my 103 item order. So I paid $15.80 and got one price adjustment. It comes in 8 different colors: black, brown, rose red, blue, white, khaki, silvery gray, and pink. The rose red is currently $16.29, and it is a fashion mini crossbody bag for women with adjustable strap, faux leather material, letter embellishment, solid color, turn lock closure, polyester lining, ideal for daily commute or casual outings. So I think it's a beautiful purse. And how often do you get feet on a purse? So I'm very, very happy with that. I'm not sure, I mean, of the other colors that they have, black would probably be the only other one I could get or would get, and then you really wouldn't see. I mean, the light blue one was pretty, but I already have a light blue purse, and that's really not a color you need more than once, although pink really isn't a color you need more than once either, and I have a lot of pink purses. So, okay, let's put that somewhere. So today I am wearing my Pear Eyewear in burnt orange. I have a link to all of these products down below, including my referral code for Pear Eyewear. I'm not sponsored, but I really love them, so I always share that in my description to this video. And then I am wearing my standard Temu earrings, my moissanite studs. These are pretty much my fallback earrings. If I don't know what to wear or I'm rushed in the morning, I'll put these on because they pretty much go with everything. And then I've got my owl ring, which has been discontinued, on, but since I got the ring size or guard thing or whatever, now it fits again. And then my other Temu rings, my Temu nail polish, and then I'm wearing my Temu tank top, and it's the, let's face it, I was crazy before, the cats, and this was a bit of a shorter one, but it's okay. And then I'm wearing those jeans that I got with the cool zippers from a local warehouse. And then, oh, my nose. And then I got this Temu sweater on, which goes perfectly with this tank top. And then I've got Temu socks on and Temu tennis shoes, which is kind of sad because I'm pretty sure I just ordered some from Temu that look pretty similar to this, because I have a pair of blue ones that I was wearing, like dark blue jean denim ones that I was wearing with my dark blue denim jeans. I was like, oh, I really should get some black ones in that same style, because I have some other black ones, so I thought, in a different style of tennis shoes that Temu has, but I really liked these kind of fake Converse kind of shoes. So I'm pretty sure I ordered some in the past week or so. But when I was down here looking on my shoe shelf for some black shoes today, I found these and I was like, these are kind of the same thing, but I really do like them. They're so cute, especially when I wear my Daisy tank top. I gotta make sure to wear these shoes. So yeah, my underwear is not Temu, but I think that, well, that and the glasses I think are it. All the makeup is Temu, and I've been blowing my nose all day, so I did bring down, this is gonna be, I think, my my Temu concealer to kind of help. It's like, what is all this? I naturally have just red spots all the time, but since I've been blowing my nose a lot, all this stuff was kind of red. So let's just paint. Let's just paint my face. But yeah, and you guys thought, when I hauled this the first time, you guys thought this concealer was pretty good for rosacea issues like mine. Yeah, so I don't know if I've got ocular rosacea again right now, or if I really am getting a cold. I probably really am getting a cold. So at lunch today, Jason and I went to Dollar Tree and got some nasal spray, some Dayquil, and some allergy medicine. So we got in the car, I sprayed my nose, I drank my Dayquil stuff, and then when we got into the restaurant, I took the allergy pill. But when I came back down here, my eyes started watering again. I'm tired. I'm tired. It's the end of the day. I'm tired. All right, so let's see what's next. Okay. This next item is a game, I believe. Now, this is a game that I've wanted for a long time, but I either didn't get it because I thought it was too expensive, or I wasn't sure I'd like it in reality, but I decided to go ahead and get it. And I am going to tell you about how my birthday went, since several of you asked. And I do appreciate everybody that wished me a happy birthday on one of my videos. Thank you. That's really very sweet. So this is the game. You've probably seen it. It's some kind of, well, dice game, but it's some kind of math game too, because, and I don't even know, does it come with instructions? Not on here, so hopefully there's a user manual, but somehow, I don't know if there's 8 dice, there's 4 sides, so perhaps each player gets 2 dice. I'm just gonna make up, see, this is what I did as an only child as a kid, I just made up games. So you're gonna take your 2 dice and you're going to roll it, and whatever the sum of that is, you're going to somehow push these down, and the goal is to be the first person to push all of these the opposite direction. I don't know, but does seem to be a nice kind of wooden game. These, I'm not going to open it, but these toggle kind of back and forth so that you know which ones are used and which ones aren't. And let's see if still leave. Okay. I feel like, okay, here it is. I was like, I feel like I ordered that really recently, actually. And it just came today. So I paid $9.73. There is a user manual, so good. We'll be able to tell how to play. It's called a family board game, the box dice game for 2 to 4 players, 4-sided large wooden board game. Well, I wouldn't really call this large, but if you're playing on a card table, it's probably fine. And since you can only have 4 people, it's not like you'll be all spread out. But let me find a picture. Oh, I'm on a video. I don't want to be on a video. It's made of quality pine wood. Felt. It's got the green parts are felt to help with noise reduction. It comes with 8 wooden dice. It has smooth edges. I'm not sure I would notice that that's really, you know, smooth. And silk screen numbers. Okay, they look like they're just decals or something you'd print on a Cricut. But, stop it. I don't want the video. Somehow, see, people have different numbers up. So I don't know what the point is. Oh, how to play. Okay. The player throws the dice into box and then adds up the dot facing up on the dice. For example, if the player throws a 2 and a 3 on the first roll, they would have a total of 5. The player can shut numbers. Oh, so all of them start out up and then you can push them down. The player can shut numbers that sum up to 5, such as a 1 and a 4, a 2 and a 3, or a 5. So I was right with what I was saying. And the player continues to roll and cover tiles until he rolls a number that has no combinations left to cover, or he's covered all tiles. And the combination of the numbers left uncovered after the game is the player's score. The player with the lowest score wins. If a player covers all tiles on his turn, then he wins immediately. So, very simple game, probably great for grade school kids, but it's kind of a mindless game aside from the fact that you need to know how to add. So if you're just looking for a way to have family time, this might be a good option. And I paid, it's currently $9.73, which is what I paid. All right. My throat is starting to get scratchy, you guys. It's probably the weather. The weather's, you know how it is when the weather changes. Your body can't handle it. Well, healthy bodies probably can handle it. Okay. Oh, let's talk birthday first. So I had to work a half day yesterday, and then after that, we hadn't told the kids what we were going to do, but we ended up going to the mall like I told you guys. And we went to Bath & Body Works first because I wanted to see if they had any 'Tis the Season room spray, and 'Tis the Season must be a scent that's retired or something because they didn't have it, and all the other kind of holiday scents. the 'Tis the Season was kind of a cinnamony scent, and all the other ones that they had, like they had a pine and they had a apple and stuff, but none of them were really, you know, like frosted snowflake. Like what even scent is that? I mean, I'm sure it says on there, but yeah, so I didn't find anything in there. And Lush was kind of right across the aisle or hall, whatever you want to say. And I went in there and with one of my kids, and I was going to look for bath bombs kind of thing. Well, this worker, bless her heart, comes over and, you know, asks how we are, you know, a typical polite response. I'm like, oh, fine, you know. And then she just kind of stands there and like this and looks at us. And so she's like facing me like this. So I'm looking at the stuff, and she's not going anywhere. She's not saying anything. And so I look over, and then she says something else. And then at some point she's like, what's your favorite season? And I'm like, spring. And then she makes some comment about that. I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, I don't mind if a person in a store wants to see if I need any help, but ask me if I need help. If I don't need help, then move on your way and, you know, like do something else. Like I don't want to be, it's a small enough store as it is. I don't want to be followed around the store. I also don't have any like real good social skills. So I can't just sit there and make conversation with people. So that was a little awkward. So we did kind of get away or move out of her kind of orbit into a different section. But then at that point I was kind of like, I don't really want to be here anymore. So, and I don't know, I didn't really want to, I guess, spend my money on a bath bomb or whatever. So we left, and then we got to the food court, and because we were going there, if you didn't see the video where I was talking about what we were going to do, we went in there because I wanted to get Charlie's cheesesteaks, or that's what I wanted. And I figured at a food court, then everybody could kind of decide what they wanted. Well, 5 of the 6 of us wanted cheesesteaks, and luckily they have an app, so I could put the order in on the app while we were sitting at our 6-seated high top table. And then one of my kids wanted sushi, so she went over and got sushi and boba. And so we ate, and then we played. My daughter had just gotten some weird variant of Uno that is way more mean than normal Uno. Like there were +10 cards, there were like rotate cards where you had to like give your hand to somebody else, and you know, some cards where you had to just keep drawing until you got the color, and once somebody got to 25 cards they were out. Well, guess who got to 25 cards first? So then you just keep playing till somebody runs out of cards, obviously, but there's so many penalty cards that it's easy to get a whole kind of fistful of cards. But somebody did finally win. So then after that, or like during that, I had gone to the bathroom, and when I was coming out of the bathroom, I got a text message from Sephora. And it was saying that I could get a birthday gift, a free birthday gift. And I was like, well, hey, score, I'm at the mall, there's a Sephora here, and you had an option of 3 or 4 options. And the one I wanted, when I clicked on it, it was like coming soon or something. So I didn't know if it was like a new option that the store just doesn't have yet, but it's coming. So, but that's really the one I wanted. I wasn't really sure which other option I was going to get, because I think there was like a makeup one, or maybe like an eye one, and then there was a hair one, and the one I wanted was a skincare one, because I had fallen in love with, when I did Ipsy, I fell in love with this brand. So I went into Sephora to get my free birthday gift, and they had the one that I wanted. So it was this. I love Youth to the People. I love this brand, and I'm pretty sure during the whole time that I did Ipsy, I got to try all of these. But if you're not familiar with this brand, it is I think it's a vegan company. Yeah, vegan pro-grade skincare for all. But it's, you know, packaged in a nice little, so I don't know how these sizes compare to sizes you might buy. Like, I don't know if they're smaller, but they were a little bit bigger than the ones that I used to get in my Ipsy boxes. So it comes with a cleanser, which I guess maybe is a refill. I mean, that's kind of the feeling you get, but it's kale and green tea, spinach and vitamins, and it's a superfood cleanser, and it's 30 milliliters. I want to say the ones that I would get from Ipsy were either 10 or 20 milliliters, and it is, what does it say over here? Pro-grade vegan, which is a trademark of theirs, face wash. Use 1 to 2 times a day for external use only. So I love this stuff. So I washed my face with this morning. And, you know, for those of you that are like, stop using Chinese skincare or Temu skincare or whatever, does it say where this is made by chance? Let's just see. Made in the USA. So there you go. So it also came with this moisture cream, Air Whip. I love this stuff. Well, for one thing, I love anything that comes in a little pot like this. I don't know what it is. It's like you put it in a little pot, and it could be gross, but I would still like it because it's in a pot. But it's just this kind of luxurious kind of cream. I don't know what kind of benefits that it has. Let's see if it says back here. It doesn't. It just says that it's Air Whip Moisture Cream. Does it say up here? Okay, Pore Superfood Cleanser, the bottle that I showed you, into wet hands and rub together to create a light lather. Massage into face and neck for at least 30 seconds. Rinse thoroughly and pat dry. Next, apply Superfood Air Whip Moisture Cream to the face. Use morning and night. Sorry, I'm trying not to have my nose run everywhere. Use morning and night. At night, apply an even layer of Dream Mask to face and neck before bed. So that was the third item that was in here, but it's just a, hang on, I have some more stuff from under my fingernail. The Dream Mask looks like a one-time application. So that, I enjoyed getting that for free. And while I was in there, I thought I'd see if they had Glow Recipe because I love Glow Recipe. Also fell in love with that during my Ipsy days. So I will say, I don't subscribe to Ipsy anymore because there's only so many mascaras that a person needs and so many natural colored lipsticks when you say you don't want lipstick that you can get in a box before you're like, okay, I'm not doing that subscription anymore. But they do have, when they give you skincare items in that subscription, they are really good ones. And so I did fall in love with some really good brands. So Glow Recipe was one of them. Now, I also need to make a caveat. I think the recipe changed on this product because it used to be more gel-like, and now it's a lot thinner. So I don't know what that means, but I got the Watermelon Glow AHA Night Treatment. So it's a sleeping mask, and it used to be called Watermelon Sleeping Mask, but they've kind of changed the name, I think, when they reformulated it. But it helps to resurface, hydrate, firm, and brighten while overnight. Get dramatically smoother, glowing skin. And it's got a 2.5% pH balanced AHA complex, formulated close to skin's natural pH to maintain the skin barrier. studied to be as powerful and efficacious as traditional forms of glycolic acid at 10%. It's also got watermelon enzymes and hyaluronic acid and niacinamide and quinoa peptides. So, and you just take, as the final step of your nighttime routine, you would take some of this and put it on your face because it's a sleep mask. But I use this probably not how I'm supposed to, but I use it as my moisturizer in the morning. Now it looks like this, and this is a pretty big pot. This is 60 milliliters, right? What does that say? It's 60 something. The watermelon is blocking whether it's, like, I don't know if it's micrograms or if it's milliliters, and I don't see it anywhere else. But they have all kinds of information on the inside of the box, which helps you not to have an extra loose piece of paper. But when I went to, I asked the lady, do you sell Glow Recipe? And sure enough, they did. And if I just looked, I would have seen a big Glow Recipe over the thing. So she took me back there, and she assumed I was going to want some of the niacinamide drops or something. Well, I have that kind of stuff and from Glow Recipe, and I just haven't really used it. No real reason why. But then I was like, I knew what I was looking for, and I knew it was in a pot. So I found it, and I said, is this $29? Because I was like trying to look to see what the prices were, because they don't really have price tags. They have like not banners, but like bars or strips in front on the shelves. And this was kind of in the wrong spot. So it looked like it was 29, but it was really over here. And so she's like, no, I think this one's 21. And I was like, okay. And so we go up, she rings me up, and it comes up to $40. And I'm like, $40? It's like, did the birthday thing not come off as free or what? Well, it turns out the 21, she's like, oh, it's the wrong size. So she goes and gets the $21 one and brings it up. And it's like the sample size that I got in the Ipsy box. And and I'm like, can you take it out so I can see how big it is? Which I think she thought was kind of strange, but she took it out and I could see it was a tiny amount. Well, it turns out it was a third of this. And so I was like, okay, I'll stick with the big one and I'll pay the 40 bucks. So there we have it. But yeah, I do love this stuff. Now, in my Temu stuff, I do have a knockoff of this, but I don't think Temu still sells it. But it was getting low, so now I'm back to the real thing. And oh, I should look to see where it's made. Is it also made in the US? Okay, well, it's distributed in New York, but where is it made? It does have French on it. So, okay, it's made in England, it looks like. It looks like it's made in London. So, I'm sorry. I know I'm kind of sniffing a lot. Let me see if I can just, I don't want to sit here on camera and stick my fingers up my nose. Just gross you guys out. So yeah, so I got that. And then we went to see the best Christmas pageant ever. I didn't have enough napkins. I needed more napkins because there were some emotional moments in that, but it was a really good movie. We had popcorn and drinks, and we had to pair up because we got 3 large popcorns and 3 large drinks. So we paired up and did that. And then after that, we did go to get froyo. So we went to froyo, and of course the girl had started putting the stuff away already. So I didn't get my cream cheese frosting that I like to put on it. I like to get tart froyo with raspberry syrup all over it. I don't do all the toppings anymore because they get kind of too cold for me. And so I just usually do the tart, the raspberry topping, and the cream cheese frosting. And she's like, I already put that away. I mean, she'd like put all the tables up and they were still open for another 45 minutes. And there were a ton of people that went in after us. So that was kind of a bummer, but it was still really good anyway. And then we came home and we watched Favorites with Laura's, her trip to YouTube land. I can't remember what it's called. Holiday shopping with YouTube or something. I don't know. Got to see that. And she is really a great editor, you guys. She puts in the effort and it shows. And so we watched that, and then we watched some NCIS, and then thankfully it was bedtime because I was so tired. But, so yeah, so that's what we did. And then today, the last purchase I made for my birthday was at the Dollar Tree. I wanted to try their nail polish corrector pen. I have one from Temu, but I thought I'd give theirs a try. All right. So, but yeah, I really do appreciate all of you that said happy birthday, because as you know, my mom, well, if you're new here, welcome, but my mom has Alzheimer's and she's not said happy birthday to me since 2020. And yesterday was no different. Yesterday for me was no different. Now my dad said happy birthday, but yeah. So thank you. Thank you for being my substitute mom. So next we've got more dice. Why do I need more dice? But I got this one because this one's great for Yahtzee. Each person can have their own colored dice. And this is the tin that I got from the Dollar Tree to put all my dice in. So see, just dropped one on the floor. I literally can't go an episode without dropping something on the floor. But anyway, I'm going to take these out and put them in here because then I can use this case for something else. Maybe like a necklace or something. But you get 30 dice, 10 different colors. Wait, 50 dice. Sorry. She's an accountant. Can't she add? Okay, I wonder if this was also in my 103 item order. It sounds like somebody's knocking on the door upstairs, but it's probably just somebody pounding on something. All right. So how are you guys doing? I'm gonna, in a second, have to turn around and stick my fingers up. I should have brought those. I have those nose plugs, and that you can get on Temu. That they're like the cotton balls for your nose. That are really for probably nosebleeds, but. Oh, I have an order that has arrived, but it's not yet shown as arrived. Maybe it's in that one. I don't know. I've been doing so many of these deal game things on Temu that now I just have a bunch of like tiny little orders, but a bunch of them. So it's kind of a nuisance. Okay, come on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it still says shipped, but it's already delivered. All right, I paid $4.58. They're now $5.09. Seems like an excellent price for dice. And they are 16 millimeters, 50 pieces, colorful dice set with storage box, durable acrylic. Great for any kind of games that you want to play. I will say that they do have some listings like this, other listings like this where you get the same amount of dice, but they say they're random, like random colors. And I specifically wanted to know that there were going to be 5 of each color that I was getting. I didn't care what the colors were, but I wanted to be 5 of each, and they are the colors that are on the listing. But yeah, since I especially wanted it for like Yahtzee, it wouldn't do any good to get random, because then maybe you've got 8 of one and 2 of another, or some craziness like that. All right, while we are still in this particular order on the screen, I got this. Now, you guys have seen me haul a tank top in this material, but then I told you I saw that it also came in kind of a jacket. Okay, yeah, I am gonna have to hang on. Sorry, I'm being so gross. Yeah, I'm not gonna edit that out, you guys, because it takes forever for my machine to upload when there's multiple edits. So I got it as a jacket. Now, not to wear with the tank top, that would be too much, but I got this to go with a shirt, and I'm gonna show you the shirt next. But before I get to the shirt, this plus size casual V-neck cardigan, I paid $8.80, and it's available in one, well, it says plus 1XL instead of just 1XL, but it's plus 1XL to plus 5XL, and it's currently $12.49, and I'll just show you a picture of it on the model. Okay, so it's one of those printed ones, so it's kind of the swimsuity kind of material, so that you can get these vibrant colors, and because of that, it's white on the inside. The inside is really very soft though. It has a really nice feel to it, and it does have a tag up at the top, so I'll probably cut that out or pull it out with my seam ripper. So anyway, so I got this, and then, so this was one of those deals where I had ordered this t-shirt, and then later when I was just scrolling through, I saw the t-shirt, and this was the listing right next to it, and I was like, those actually kind of look okay together. So that's when I ordered that. But the t-shirt is this. This is how I fight my battles. This is how I fight my battles. So you've got that, and it is a same kind of material. It almost feels like moisture wicking polyester, but it's definitely, it might be as thick as a swimming suit maybe, but it's definitely that kind of polyester instead of the super soft polyester. And I brought down a hanger. Where do you suppose, where did I put the hanger? Because I wanted to be able to show you them together. Okay, think. If I were a hanger, where would I be? How many, see, this video is a hot mess. All right. And you're thinking, what video is not a hot mess on this channel? I literally just brought it down here. Oh, because it's black, it was hiding in front of my black cabinet. All right, so I probably won't look up the price to this. You can click on the link down in the description if you're interested in the price, because this one, I've had this one for a little bit longer, so it'll probably be a little bit harder to find. All right, so we've got this. Okay, yeah, we've got the typical little bit crooked kind of image on here. But not terrible. So see, look at that, you guys. I think that looks fantastic. So let's, what is all this? So yeah, so I am really glad I did that. I mean, it's like, there's maybe a little bit, well, I don't know, there's like, that red's kind of over here. So I feel like this is magical together. So, oh, I'm so excited about this. This will be like one of my, you know, provided everything fits, this will be one of my fully realized outfits, like one that I'm not just one that I've thrown together, but like purposeful. I love that. Oh, so yay. So it did. So sometimes Temu figures things out for you just by default, putting two different things next to each other on your feed. Oh, I'm so excited. So maybe I'll wear that for my next video, or a soon to come video. But yeah, oh, I love that. So the shirt was somewhere between $5 and $10, I'm gonna guess. But oh, I love that. Okay. That by far is my favorite thing in this video. I just love it when that kind of stuff works out. And all right, so next we have some nail stickers. Now you guys, I told you, I think on my last video, or one of my last videos, I apparently do not know how to use nail stickers, because I couldn't get the last one that I tried to use to lay flat on my nail. And maybe was just too thick, I don't know. But these are pretty it's gold. It kind of looks silver now that I put this behind it, but they're wintry kind of looks. Now, is there like a little one that I could, like I could pull a little star off of here to see if it would work on my finger, but tell me if I'm wrong. And maybe because I've only tried with that one sticker, like I tried that one sticker, well, not the same sticker, but one from that same set on my finger when there was no polish on it, and it didn't stick very well. And I was like, how do you get that to stay? And then I was like, well, duh, maybe you're supposed to put polish over it to kind of seal it in. So that's what I tried then this last time, and well, no, because I couldn't even get it to round on my nail. Like if it had been a flat surface, it'd have been fine. So are you supposed to just put this on top, or are you supposed to put polish on over it? I'm trying to find one that I don't mind like wasting. Oh, here, let's just pull this little star off. And I haven't taken, I know I could just ask the Google or chat GPT or any number of those, or watch a YouTube video. I just haven't yet. Yeah, these stickers are way thinner. Let's try to get it straight, Amy. Well, it's not straight, but oh, well, that went on pretty well. So maybe those other stickers are just junk. So see, it's crooked. So I need to, if I'm gonna leave this on here, I need to fix that. But would I still though polish over it so that it won't come off in the shower? Let's see, can I get it back off easily? Maybe I want to get it straight. Oh, it doesn't really want to come off. Okay, well, I'll do that offline. But if you know, let me know in the comments. And maybe you already did and I just haven't had a chance to read the comments. But, so you get just one sheet in this particular set. Does it say on, well, maybe it does. Let's pull the plastic, or of course it's got a sticker on the back, so I can't tell. Oh, it does have instructions or scenarios. Oh, well, you could put it on your nail, you could put it on your lipstick, your mobile phone, your model toys, your makeup, or your hand account, whatever that means. So yeah, I don't know the proper way to use it on the nail. And you guys I will probably see a response from you before I think to Google it. Unless I Google it while I'm uploading this video. Okay, I'm not gonna look this up because you'll be able to click on the link below, but I'm gonna guess it's less than $2. Okay. Next, oh, a bracelet. And my bracelet thing is still over here because when I'm working, it moves over here. And then when I'm filming, it moves back over here because I haven't made a spot for it on this shelf up here yet. Okay, what is going on here? It's either supposed to be kind of weird, like this, or are they different? They're okay. They are teardrop shaped. So I guess it's supposed to be like this. And then this is another one that you can tighten yourself. It's got one of these metal kind of bracelet, it's got silicone on the inside, so you can tighten it and loosen it yourself. I do really like these colors. So then you just get it like this and you can just push it up. So I do really like that. And this is probably a little bit too long for my taste, but if you have jewelry tools, you could trim that down a bit. But it does mean that it would expand pretty decently. But I do like that color. So you might just want to play with it because I think they're just supposed to go opposites, and they just currently aren't all going opposites. So you could fix that pretty easily. And then it's really nice. I like that. Just kind of a crystal style bracelet. I'll let you check the description below to see the price of that. But if I had to guess, I typically pay no more than $4 for a bracelet. And then I can pull this back out to take it off. And I can add it to this. The timer's going off upstairs on the stove. And if somebody's dealing with it, okay, I think they finally just stopped it. Dinner is cooking, but oh no, it started again. I think that means it's supposed to broil now, whatever it is. All right, so yeah, I really like that bracelet. That's pretty. Oh, now they're getting up. Okay. Next, do the ring. We have a ring. All right, this one is another solitaire anniversary band style. Oh, but it's got one prong that's a little bit wonky. This prong up here is a little wonky, so it's not perfectly square. But it is a pretty nice stone with some inlaid stones on the sides. Actually, I could make it as a replacement with this band too. Let's try that. It's because these just come apart. They do, they really do, but it can be a little tight. So anyway, this one, because it's so thin, that's what I like about these. You can kind of mix and match them when you have these kind of stones. But let me put these back together. All right, so the one that it comes with, anniversary band, kind of looks like this. So you've got two different, let's see if I can get it to focus. Kind of got like an oblong stone there on the top row, and then just regular round stones on the bottom. That's kind of hard to see. So then you would wear them together like that. Now, I prefer to have bands on both sides of my solitaires, but that's it's like a stacker ring that they've just connected the bottom two rings for, but it is a, you know, aside from the one prong that's kind of goofy, but this I'm sure was probably like $2. So Temu is a great site for your costume jewelry needs, or in my case, because my real wedding ring is too big and I don't have any sizers that are that, I wear Temu, and nobody knows. Nobody expects people my age to wear fake jewelry, I guess. All right. The last jewelry in this are some more of these earrings that, oh, this would kind of go with this because it's got orange, pink, and black. But I told you with these that I had gotten a couple different pairs in this kind of set, but these are a little bit different because it's got a small one at the top. But yeah, this would look great with this outfit kind of thing, but it's hard to see the colors when you're far away. Stop moving. So I like that. Let's put them in, you say? Okay. So yeah, that's pretty. So maybe since I just put these earrings on this morning just to get something on, perhaps these will be my official, oh, although it is navy, not black, which is probably hard to tell on here, but I can't really tell from a distance. Yep, so I really like these. It's a nice metal that's got enamel paint on it. And these were probably, a lot of times when I get earrings, they're in the 99-cent store. So that's probably where I got it. And they did come with two plastic, silicone, whatever, backs in case you're someone who flips fish hook earrings out like I do. Okay, last but not least, I finally, and I'm gonna look up the price on this one while we're here. I finally got a car DVR video, so a webcam for my car. And so I'm on X a lot, and Jason's on TikTok a lot, and we see so many crazy videos, you guys, for people that have dash cams. That's what I was trying to think of. Okay, it comes with, I got the option that came with the memory card. You can get these without the memory card. I also got the option that came with a rear facing camera. So here it is. And I have no idea how to use it, but it probably has a user manual online and in the box. Can I turn it on? Okay, this camera moves a little bit, so you can angle it however you want. It does have a button on here that I'm kind of making the assumption is the power button, but it's not charged any. And then it's got a USB-C plug here to charge it. So you could charge it while it's actually in the car, if you plug that into your, whatever you use to charge things. And then it's also got an input there. And then it's also one of these. I don't know if this one's for the front or the back, but one of these is supposed to be for back and one of them is for front. All right, so we've got a bag with a big cord of some sort in it. Okay, looks like you could screw this in somewhere or tape it. This is kind of double-sided tape here. And then you've got, you're putting that tape or screws into this, to mount, you're gonna mount it. And then does this just, I'm pretending like I've just opened this for the first time and I don't know how to use it because that is really me. This might be the rear camera actually. And this would plug in to this port here. And then you've got the cigarette lighter, so you can plug it in so it can be on while you're using it. And then I think this looks more like mounting hardware. And you have like an extra mounting strip. And you get a user manual and installation instructions. So I'm gonna find this so that I can tell you a little bit about it, but my nose is, you guys, when I blow my nose, it is loud. But I had a friend in college and she would just, and I'm like, how does that do anything? And it really doesn't do anything for me, but I think it probably worked just fine for her. All right, let's see about this. Now, that's the only dash cam I've bought. So you think I could actually do a search for dash cam? Nope. Is dash cam one word? How about car DVR, since that's what it called it? But it tried to change it to dev. Okay. It's horrible when you're feeling sick, right? All right, I paid $22.03. It does have the user manual on here too, in case you lose the paper one. Now, there's 4 different ways you can get this. You can get it with 3 cameras and a 32 gig card, which is what I got. So I got the most expensive, and actually the one I got is now $31.48. So I got it for a third off. You can also get just the 3 cameras and you supply your own 3D card or 32 gig card, or you can get just 2 cameras, meaning you don't get the rear facing camera with a card, or you can get 2 cameras without a card. Okay, so all these pictures are the exact same picture. Well, let me just tell you about it. It's a dual 1080p video recording, allowing you to capture crisp video and audio of your passengers, as well as still recording the road ahead. So that's why the big one had a camera on both sides. So really, you're getting like, well, you're getting 3 cameras. You're getting 1 to get outside, 1 to get your passengers, and then 1 that you can use the wire to go all the way to your back window. And it can do loop recording. I don't understand what that means. I don't know if that means it's gonna overwrite what you've got. But then here it's, nope, I don't want the video. I will want the video when I'm actually trying to use it, but here you can see the different places that you are gonna get, the video of. All right, so it's got G sensor and emergency lock, built-in G sensor for emergency locking the current file from being overwritten in case of a collision. That's good. So if it can sense that you've been in an accident, it's not going to erase that video. 24 hours parking monitor, includes motion detection and parking monitoring, turns on automatic video recording when it detects a collision or shake. So a lot of us have vehicles that have rear cameras already. And so, you know, when you're backing up, it's kind of showing you where, you know, the lines. This is acting like this would do that too. So I don't know. And then the loop recording is automatically overwrite the oldest video and save the current one when the card is full. Okay, so that makes sense. I mean, you wouldn't need to keep every single video. We really only need to keep one if you witness an accident or are in an accident. And if you're in an accident, it's going to lock that one up anyway. And WDR automatically fills in chromatic aberrations in low light environments. And it's really very small. So my only concern would be to make sure it doesn't drain the battery when we are not driving the car. So I'm sure there will be some kind of instructions or something. I don't know, maybe you just unplug it. But I could see forgetting to unplug it. So yeah, but yeah, we've seen some really crazy videos, and that's not why I got it. I got it in case of an accident, really, or witnessing an accident. But yeah, we've seen some really crazy ones that people have walked away from that you're like, how did they walk away from that? I don't know. It's crazy. But anyway, yeah, so that is my haul for you today. And I don't know, I was gonna film another one tonight so I could get ahead again so that I could actually do some cleaning. But with my nose like it is, I don't know, I may not film another one tonight. But in my world, tomorrow's Friday. For you, it already is Friday, so happy Friday. And yeah, I hope you're having a great day. I hope that you get some time off during this upcoming weekend. We're getting so close to Thanksgiving. So my birthday is exactly 6 weeks from Christmas, which I never knew as a kid. Like, I never took the time to figure it out. I think I was in my 40s by the time I figured out that that was the case. So yeah, so now I guess we're 6 weeks minus 2 days when this airs from Christmas. So it's getting close. I need to start doing some more Christmas shopping. But my son's birthday this year is on Thanksgiving, and my husband's is the day, it was Black Friday. So this is just a busy time of the year. My dad's birthday is on Monday, this coming Monday. So that's a busy time for us. So anyway, wherever you are, whenever you are, I hope you're having a great day. I hope you'll come back. I hope you'll give me a thumb. I hope you'll leave a nice comment. I hope you'll subscribe. And until we meet again, take care of yourself.